paper, Jaybird. Oh, no, I've got it right here. Never mind. See, this is how my mind works. I've got 4 things going on in my brain at one time. I apologize that you all have to try to track me here. But the next thing is we've got electric blue. I'm sorry. What does? Electric Blue Elephant, a food truck is here. I don't know if anybody has tried it here locally, but it's vegan and vegetarian and delish. If you've been to an event and you haven't tried them, you don't know what you're missing.
What's it called?
Electric Blue Elephant.
No, haven't heard of it.
I mean, they have this bowl called the micro bowl, and it's like this brown rice with like roasted peppers and spinach and mushrooms and onions, and then they've got like this tahini sauce on top, like this spicy.
I love tahini.
Oh.
So this is the payback time. The day that I don't have my lunch next to me or ate some already. It's
I'm
so
sorry.
Good. Payback time. Yum.
Oh my gosh.
That's so good.
So yeah,
it's my lunch.
It's so good. They have really great options there, and it's nice too because, you know, if you're going there, I try to eat healthy as much as I can, and if you go to a food truck event, there's a lot of like really great like delicious, greasy but good stuff. You know what I mean? Fried stuff and pizza, and I love all that. But you're like occasionally you want something that's like clean and delicious. Like clean and delicious don't always go together.
Yeah.
But in this case,
and not with a food truck.
Yeah.
Grateful Garden is the bomb, Melissa.
Oh, I love that. I love that place. Love it. Okay, so then right after that, I'm going to come running back in, and then we'll continue on with the rest of the show.
Will we catch you running as well?
Yes, you're going to catch me running. You're going to catch me out of breath. 1 minute out. And will you please watch and make sure that my necklace doesn't show the front part, the clip?
Yeah.
Just give me a heads up.
I don't think it will. You don't move too much during the
I didn't think that it keeps sneaking forward because there's nothing on the chain holding it down.
To outweigh that, it's like balance it out, yeah.
Yeah, so it keeps slipping to the front.
I will announce it on air. Melissa, fix your necklace.
Will you? Melissa, by the way, I think this whole thing about Sam's, okay, but you need to fix your necklace. Now let's go.
Yeah, right. The most important thing is the media needs to cover you fixing your necklace.
That's right.
Yeah. Let's zoom into that.
And my cable is officially off today. I think that's news.
All right.
Yes. Right.
No home phone, no cable.
Okay. That's my way to get to be younger. Like when they're younger, they never have a landline. So by cutting
now I need to get a digital converter box
to get 10 years younger.
Welcome everyone into the News 4 Forum. This show we don't just watch, we're asking you to join in. We're talking about hot stories, trending topics, viral videos, and the latest in your tech news. So let's go ahead and get started. And starting off this morning with a look at what is trending online. Locally, the most read story on mynews4.com is SWAT called in for felony arrest in Sparks. 37-year-old Cody Lee Rogers, who you see there, was wanted on an active felony parole warrant out of Nevada parole and probation with a weapons caution. Sparks police surrounded a residence but say that Rogers refused to come out. Once he did, Sparks SWAT served the warrant and Rogers was taken into custody. Nationally, on CNN.com, the most read story this morning is report Donald Sterling asks for forgiveness. In an interview with CNN's Anderson Cooper, the Clippers owner said that he knew he hurt a lot of people, and he admitted that he was sorry. He went on to say, quote, "I'm not a racist. I've never been a racist. It's not me," end quote. You can see the entire interview with Donald Sterling tonight at 5 p.m. Pacific on CNN. On FoxNews.com, the most read story this morning is women who wrote fake Holocaust memoir must pay back $22.5 million to publisher. According to Fox, the Belgian-born woman admitted to fabricating the best-selling memoir, Misha, a memoir of the Holocaust years. Misha Delafonska wrote that at the age of 7, she had to trek through the forests of Europe when her parents were arrested by the Nazis. She also wrote that at one point she was living with wolves and stabbed and killed a Nazi soldier. Trending on Twitter this morning is hashtag Washington Monument. For the first time in nearly 3 years, can you believe it's been that long? The Washington Monument reopens to the public today following a $15 million facelift. The This majestic stone obelisk, standing more than 500 feet above the National Mall, was heavily damaged by the infamous earthquake in 2011. Tickets are in such high demand that the tour is sold out until mid-June. Now on to our viewer voice segment, where we ask you, the viewer, to talk with us about some of the trending topics of the day. You can find these topics on our Facebook page and our Google Plus page about 9 o'clock in the morning, and we would love to have you live on air with us. All you have to do is have a Google Plus account and circle me, Melissa Carlson, and let me know you're interested. All right, our one and only topic today, it's a new era in the National Football League. Some would even say it's been a long time coming. Victor Blackwell reports the NFL has drafted Michael Sam, the first openly gay player in the league.
With the 249th pick in the 2014 NFL Draft, the St. Louis Rams select Michael Sam, defensive end, Missouri.
With that announcement, Michael Sam becomes the first openly gay player drafted by the National Football League. He got the news by telephone from the Rams head coach Jeff Fisher, who told him, "You are a Ram. The wait is finally over." For the All-American defensive end from Missouri, it was an emotional moment.
Overwhelmed, I'm excited, and I'm proud to be a Ram. Oh, I knew I was going to get picked somewhere, and every team that passed me, I was thinking how I'm going to sack their quarterback.
Congratulations came from the Oval Office in a White House statement. President Obama said, "From the playing field to the corporate boardroom, LGBT Americans prove every day that you should be judged by what you do and not who you are." The NBA's Jason Collins, who became the first openly gay athlete in any of the 4 major American sports when he came out in 2013, tweeted this comment: "I wanted to say congrats to @MikeSamFootball and @St. Louis Rams. Great pick. Good luck." Meanwhile, the Rams head coach says it's time to get to work.
He's done an outstanding job dealing with things, and I believe he's prepared to discuss the situation and then get on to football and helping us win.
And St. Louis Rams fans could not agree more. They want to see Michael Sam hit the field. Last season, the team finished 7-9 and at the bottom of the NFC West.
He has a chance now, so he's got to prove himself. I think he'll make a good player for the Rams. They need somebody like that.
Will he be a distraction? Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so. He's a good player. So I think he'll prove himself.
His next step is just to play some football. It's time to shut up and play some football. We need him.
Time to shut up and play some football. That was Victor Blackwell reporting. Sam's draft was viewed as a barometer of whether the NFL was ready to accept an openly gay player. His selection is viewed as a bright spot for a league that has faced a lot of criticism in recent months, including questions about the lack of minorities promoted to the number of players arrested for bad behavior. Despite all that, unfortunately over the weekend, some people have put out some pretty negative tweets. Some people have even gotten in trouble for it, calling it horrible. Hey, there's kids watching. Not a good thing to be putting out there. So we're asking our Google Plus group, what do you think about it? First of all, the hubbub about the kiss that was on TV and people saying, hey, we're even going to boycott Sports Center because they put this out there. Is it time to move past it? Or, hey, this is still, for some people, a lot of kids are watching it. It's not good for them to see, or it doesn't matter. A lot of questions. Let's get first to it with Kempton out of Canada. Kempton, your thoughts from the outside looking in. What do you think about the big hubbub about Sam's?
About the kiss, it shouldn't matter. I mean, if they will show a guy kissing a girl when he get drafted, I have no problem seeing two guys kiss. I mean, it's just part of changing of the times, and people have to just get used to it.
Jeff, there's some hubbub out there about people saying, this guy wasn't a first or second or even third-round pick. He was 7th, and yet they still sent a camera to his house. Why? What do you think?
Well, I think it's because for some people it makes good news. I think, well, are there any other 7th-round picks that have a camera in their house, waiting to be drafted? I think it's just because it makes good news for some people.
Emily, your thoughts about the kiss and the hubbub about it?
Well, first of all, I love that he said, everyone that passed me up, I'm going to go sack their quarterback. I'm like, he's keeping it really what the focus needs to be, which is that he's a football player. And I do believe that media likes a good story, and they are potentially, part of the issue with perpetuating this stuff. But it is a big deal in my mind that that people can be out. It is still relatively new and needs to be brought out, and I'm okay with that. I'm just proud of him. That's it.
Nate, your thoughts? Would it be just as important of a story if he didn't kiss his partner on TV live?
Oh, it certainly wouldn't have got as much attention. I think the media totally gets the medal for this. I was actually watching CNN Live when it happened, and I saw it, and for a minute I thought, if this were even a straight couple, like, where's the public display of affection? People say keep it private and keep it in your house, and then I realized, wait, this is private, this is in their house, it's the media's responsibility, so they're the ones taking it to the air. So these people are doing this in the privacy of their own home. So I think the media gets the badge for doing all that.
All right. We've got the last word. We'd love to hear what you have to say. You can go ahead and post your comments on our Facebook and our Google Plus page. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. Happy Monday, by the way. All right, coming up next, it is Monday. That means Monday menu. Vegetarians, vegans, this one is for you. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Run.
Run, Melissa, run.
Fly.
We ate up all the time. That was good.
Good job, guys.
Good job, everyone. Yeah.
Boy, that 2.5 minutes went by pretty fast. Antonia didn't get on there.
Didn't feel like. All right, see you guys. Talking about food make me so hungry now. All right, see you guys later. Bye-bye.
See ya. I've got to take off as well, guys. See you later.
Okay, bye, Jeff.
Later.
Have a good day.
You too.
And then there were 3.
Then there were 3. I saw her run out there. I wonder, have you ever had, Emily, this place? I never heard of it either. I bet it's good though. Bet it's good. Yeah.
It's called the Blue Elephant something or other?
Yeah, the Blue Elephant something or other.
Perfect. Something or other.
How was your Mother's Day?
I had such a great Mother's Day.
Oh, good.
Yeah, this is my recovery weekend, and usually I don't have the kids on that weekend, or that week of my chemo, but they came over around noon, and I don't know, did you check out Riverfest yesterday?
Yeah, I took my mom. My mom came up from the Bay Area. I took her down there.
Wasn't it awesome? All the stuff going on. So a few of my favorite bands, Jelly Bread, Kaiser Soze, and Mark Sexton Band were playing. I had to miss Mark Sexton Band, but the kids and I went out for lunch, and we brought basketballs, and I shot hoops with my son, school like usual. And then laid on the blanket and just had a really nice time. So
it was awesome. There was a band that stayed that was asked to stay the next day because I think it got rained out on Saturday.
Dominion, I saw them. Yeah.
But what was I didn't catch their name. Were they Wayland? I only thought because maybe they were from Nashville.
They're from Nashville, but they're called Old Dominion.
Old Dominion. They were so good.
They were so good. They were so good. There's just something about live music in that park.
Oh,
Nate, I know that Nate, do you live in Denver?
About 40 minutes away. I'm in Colorado Springs.
Oh, Colorado Springs is beautiful. If you've never been up to Reno or seen Tahoe, it's not what people expect. People think it's like the desert and dry and gross, and it's just not. I mean, we're basically in the mountains, and it's green and beautiful here, and down by the river downtown. I only live like 4 blocks away, so I get to walk down there all the time. And
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's my dream, to live in the mountains on the river. I'm close, but one day maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, we live in a cool spot. I like it here.
Melissa sent us the newsroom a picture or a video rather of her backyard because it was snowing up in Galena. And
crazy.
Her backyard is just like forest. She says it's right on the Toyabe National Forest, and it's so cool.
Wow. Yeah, we had giant size hail here. What was it, Friday? It was like hail and sleet, and it wasn't predicted in the slightest. No one was expecting it. So
it felt like football season, actually. It was funny that the draft was going on, and I was like, it feels like fall. It doesn't feel like summer at all. And then Thursday's supposed to get into the 90s.
Is it?
Yeah, I think 88. It's switched back and forth a couple of times when I've looked, but at one point it said 90.
Wow. I think
it says Thursday and Friday, 88.
I think I'm going to take maybe my girls because the river's pretty high right now.
Yeah, it is.
And I've never gone tubing down the river, and everybody does that, right? So it might be a good weekend to do it. Yeah.
I wonder how cold the water didn't. I just touched it. Didn't feel that cold.
I'm sure it's cold, but if it's hot out, it'll feel good.
Oh, it'll fall. Yeah, 88. That's in this, our dry heat. That's hot. But now I notice when I go down to the Bay Area to visit my family, I'm hotter in the humidity when it's hot than I can handle like the heat up here. But down there, I just feel like it's sweltering. I just feel like I'm suffocating. My mom, it's like 70 in her house. She's
It's hard to breathe, right?
Yeah.
It's so hot. Please, can we turn on the air conditioning? I can't handle the heat.
I know. I don't like humidity. I came from Iowa, and that's like, don't even dry off after the shower. Don't blow dry your hair because it's certainly not going to stay.
Really?
And here, anytime I go over over the hill of Sac, I'm like, ugh. One of my I call it my alter ego. I've got several, but one of them in my writing is I call myself Sweaty McSweater because I'm like literally the sweatiest individual you'll ever meet. and so yeah, when I'm over there, I'm like, Sweaty McSweater's joining us today.
God, can't wear your hair. I mean, just tank top, and I just want to be by the water or a fan. And I grew up there, and I'm just so acclimated to this weather that I don't know.
Yeah, it's dry down in Colorado Springs too.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, where Nate is. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
they have the same kind of weather basically we do, I think, right?
Yeah, we're like 6,500 feet up.
Yeah.
And yeah, I came from Missouri, and it's like a swamp.
Where in Missouri did you come from, Nate?
Joplin.
Joplin. I've been there.
The place that got nailed with the tornado.
Yeah, right.
Oh, wow.
Every time I go there, I'm like, man, this sucks. Like, I can just feel the sticky humidity.
Yeah, right. And then there's bugs. Like, here is just nothing. It's, like, almost perfect. I really have no complaints about Reno. I do miss the thunderstorms. I mean, the thunderstorms in the Midwest are really magnificent.
Really?
Yeah. Because here they flash, and they're fast, and they're over. You can kind of watch them come in. You can smell the rain. It lasts for days sometimes, and I really like it. Because we don't get any rain here, right?
No, barely any rain.
Right. But, yeah, I miss my family, and that's it. I grew up in Iowa, Nate, and then I lived in Kansas City and Lawrence, Kansas for...
I like Lawrence. Lawrence is nice.
Yeah, Lawrence is cool. Lawrence is not Kansas.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we're going to see a game time temperature of 71 degrees at the Aces game against Fresno at 6:35. Warmer temperatures on the way. Details coming up.
Are we going to see Melissa run back on here?
I don't know. I think so. At some point.
All right. I'm probably going to hop off here. I have things I should do. Not that I will do them, but...
I understand that. I do.
Oh. All right. And Nate, I'll be in contact with you about that hangout. I'm talking with a publisher and an editor right now about my book, and my editor may join in the hangout as well. So I'd really like to do it just to try it out. It'll be my first live hangout. I've never done one. So
yeah, that'd be cool.
So I think it'll be a good way to do something different.
Do you have your channel and everything set up already?
No, I don't even know how to do that. I was gonna figure that out. Is it difficult? Probably not, huh?
No, not really.
What do you do? Let's see. Is there a...
Well, you have to set up like I actually don't know. It's been so long since I've done it. They probably changed it. But you have to get a YouTube channel and then link that with your Google Plus page.
Okay. All right. Well, I have a YouTube account, but that doesn't mean I have a channel, right?
I don't know. I can help you later. Or we can just do it on my channel. If you can't figure it out, you can download it and use and re-upload it or whatever.
Okay. Well, yeah, let's chat later when I'm not spacey. And let's yeah. Oh, I see something here that I can link to YouTube. I see. I'll kind of try and figure it out, but I'll hit you up if I need help.
All right, sounds good.
All right, cool. Have a great day, you guys.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
It's just us and a shot of Tim's tie. Where were you a cop, Nate?
Same place, by Joplin, Missouri.
And how long were you a police officer for?
About 5 years.
Yeah. I have a couple of friends who are police officers.
Welcome back, everybody. Just outside, it was absolutely gorgeous, and it's just going to kind of ramp up from here with some more temperatures. We're looking at the 80s possibly.
That's right. Yeah, into the upper 80s by the time we get to the middle and end of this week. So gorgeous stuff out there. For now, we'll check out, we had a little wind on Saturday, and that caused a little bit of a dust storm caught on camera there by Libby. This is between Doyle and Milford. Thank you so much for sending that in to us. It is ominous looking for sure. That is our cover photo, KRNB News 4 on Facebook. If you want to go check it out, like the picture while you're there and like us while you're there. And of course, we'll keep you up to date on everything that's going on. So for your Monday headlines, we are transitioning toward warmer temperatures out there. Today, not the exception. We are starting to warm up already. We started to warm up a little bit yesterday. Remember on Saturday, it was so cold and windy and there was even some snow in some areas. Now we're starting to see that warm up happen. Plenty of sunshine out there, near 90 degrees by Thursday. I don't think we'll make the 90-degree mark, at least at this point. I'm not thinking that. But we'll be pretty close, a couple of degrees away. 61 out there right now, calm winds, and basically a good amount of sunshine. We're at 61 in Fallon as well, 52 in Elko, 51 in Eureka, and 60 in Tonopah at this 11 a.m. hour. So looking good out there. Plenty of sunshine. There are a few high clouds as well popping up out there, but otherwise lots of sunshine for the day today. We're all going to be staying dry today for the most part, and it's going to be like this for a few days now. We have high pressure that's built in. And that high pressure is not really going anywhere. In fact, it's building into our region and strengthening over the next several days. So temperatures are only going to continue to climb with plenty of sunshine out there. And we're going to see some pretty impressive temperatures on that 7-day forecast. Up at the lake, around 61 in Incline Village today, 61 in Kings Beach as well, and 63 for the high at South Lake Tahoe. Lots of sunshine, 5 to 10 mile-per-hour breezes. Western Nevada into the upper 60s to low 70s. We'll see 72 in Carson City and 72 in Fernley as well. Up to the north and east, about 10 to 15 mile-per-hour winds there. That cold front continuing to push its way across the U.S., still a little closer to the eastern side of the state, so a little more wind out there, but still plenty of sunshine and still relatively mild too. We're into the 70-degree range for Hawthorne today, 68 for Winnemucca, and 63 in Round Mountain. Up to the north, the low 70s are common on the maps there, and 70 degrees instead in Nixon as well. And down toward the Truckee Meadows, we should top out at 73 today in Reno Sparks, 70 in Verdi, and 72 in Washoe Valley. Beautiful weather continues all the way through the 7-day forecast. Plenty of sunshine. We climbed toward, but not reaching the 90-degree mark on Thursday with a high of 88 in Reno Sparks. It's going to be hot out there nonetheless. Same thing for Carson City, warming up for the next several days, then cooling down for the second half of that 7-day forecast. In South Lake Tahoe, 60s and 70s all the way across. All right, time for my weather video of the day now. So a tornado touches down very briefly in southeastern Kansas. Watch on the left side of your screen as it makes contact with the ground for just a moment, and then it lifts right back up. Despite the danger, it made for a beautiful picture against the pink sky Saturday. If you look closely at the upper portion of the tornado, you can see the rotation as the storm continues to swirl at an angle. The twister was spotted in Severy, Kansas, just east of Wichita. No damage or injuries were reported, and the video goes on to show the tornado dissipating within just minutes. Back to you, Melissa.
It's just so beautiful. It almost doesn't look real. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate it. All right, coming up next, do you Snapchat? Stay with us. We're going to have more on a new settlement with the app. And did they know that the pictures can actually be saved? Stay with us. Hey, real quickly, I put in at the end some time for final weather built in, but we can go ahead and kill it just because. Okay. Okay, I just put it in as a kind of a marker, a spot to keep some extra time. Steve, thank you. And welcome back, everybody. Now in your tech news, that picture you posted on Snapchat may not go away. That's why the company settled with the government Thursday over charges that it misled the public. Apparently, Snapchat knew that those supposed disappearing messages could be saved. The complaint from the Federal Trade Commission also argued that Snapchat collected user data without consent. Snapchat insists it's resolved most of the government's concerns long before the settlement. A 2-month-old girl kidnapped from her Texas home was found safe, all thanks to Facebook. Police have arrested and charged a 38-year-old woman with the crime. Authorities say that she snatched Adeline Christensen from outside of her home Friday morning after demanding money from the family. Police found the woman and baby later that day after following tips on social media, but say that they are still working on finding a motive in this case. The woman was jailed on $50,000 bond. WFAA TV reports that she has a criminal record with arrests for theft and driving with a suspended license. Well, researchers at the Tokyo University of Marine Science and Technology unveiled a quick-charging plug-in electric boat. It's nearly 46 feet long. The boat is powered by a battery with the same storage capacity as 5 electric vehicles. Its developers say that it's quieter than engine-powered vessels, and its battery can be charged in and around 3 hours. Now, on a full charge, the boat can travel just about 62 miles per hour, 62 miles per hour, I should say. Researchers said that they kept developing costs down by using the same batteries, motors, and recharging equipment as electric cars. Very cool. And also, according to CCTV, the restaurant business in Japan is down because of the country's sluggish economy. So what do? Well, some traditional sushi restaurants have begun using technology to become more efficient and cut operating costs. I don't know if I like this. Many large-scale restaurants have adopted a touchscreen ordering system that shows the chefs the number of types of dishes that they need to have ordered up and ready to go. Other restaurants are using machines to make rice shapes and to deliver the sushi dishes on conveyor belts. After the chef completes the order, he or she puts the sushi on the tray that delivers that order on a magnetic track to the customer. Everything's going high-tech. All right, coming up next, what do you get when you mix a bunny and a raspberry? One extremely viral video. It's cute, too. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Nate, once my father-in-law, who knows I like Popeye's biscuits, brought me home 24 of them. And I just had them sitting in my refrigerator, and I would eat 3 a day. It was so dangerous.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I love their biscuits and potatoes and gravy. It's good stuff.
Addicting. I can't stop myself. I don't have, self-control when it comes to food. Whatever people have to tell them, you're full, stop eating, I don't have that. You're full, keep eating till you feel sick, because it still tastes good. Just keep going. That's what my body tells me.
Yeah, we're two of a kind then. The only way I can not keep eating is if I just don't have anything to eat.
Exactly. I wonder how those other people though, who have that oh, I'm full, stop eating. I don't know how they developed that skill. I don't understand how it works. Not sure. My brother has it, and I don't know. Just don't have it. Just love food too much. I think it's because it's such and the funny thing is, I don't have an addictive personality, but with food, I can't stop myself. Everything else is not a problem. I can stop drinking or whatever else, but food is just something I can't say no to. It's there, I'll eat it.
Yep. I feel your pain.
My husband doesn't understand. He's like, you don't have any willpower? You can't just, stop yourself? I'm like, no, I can't. He doesn't understand it at all. Zero clue. So if you talk to Deano, does he monetize whatever he does?
Hello, everybody. I'm Bill Frankmore. Coming up in just a bit on News 4 at noon, a grocery store in central Reno is about to shut its doors. We'll tell you why and hear from disappointed customers. Plus, a traffic stop turns up nearly 65 pounds of pot in the Sierra. We'll tell you how police say the driver tried to get out of getting busted. And is the term bullying being overused in today's society? We're going to hear from school counselors and psychologists about the possible impact. These stories and more coming up in a bit on News 4 at noon.
I'm going to have to use that one tomorrow for the forum. It's a good topic. All right, finally here on the forum, listen, I've got nothing more to say than just bunnies and berries. Check it out. This video is from 929 The Bull TV. The description reads, Luna inhaling raspberries. It looks like she's wearing lipstick.
Wow.
Truly it does.
That is funny.
By the way, this has 6.6 million views in just 2 days. You can find it on our Facebook page. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you back here on News 4 at noon.
Okay, Nate, I'm gonna go run in there and see what food is there before they take it to the break room.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
Unfair.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. That's not what I
yes.
meant. Oh, I tell ya.
What
I
was I
tell
gonna
ya
say?
that you love me.
No.
Oh.
There was a reason
Yep.
I was staying here past 11:28.
I don't know, but you guys, thank you for coming in. Nate, if I have any, oh, it's just Antonia. Oh, I know where Antonia went. She went to go get food.
Yep.
And if I come up with any good ideas to help you out, buddy, I'll tell you what, I would connect with you. Have you tried? I'm gonna stop broadcast real quick, okay?
Sure.
Just stand by.